Okay, this is a prophetic word that I've been sitting on. I'm not a really prophetic. The Lord has. I don't get into that. I sat on this word and I prayed about it, and I got a confirmation yesterday. And on my live, I was able to share this. So let's get into it. What God showed me is there has been a lot of deception around the principle. I'm going to be using a lot of code words, so nothing happens to this video. But if those of you who follow me, you know who I call the principal, the new elected principal. If you don't know, figure it out in the comments. He will be removed. What has happened is, to be honest, and I'm not a principal fan. I've never supported the principal or the agenda of the principal, because the agenda of the principal, he had a wicked agenda. His heart was wicked. It was manipulative, but God still put him in place, and he has been used as grace for many people. God has been waiting for so many people to come back to him and to really get it right. So this hour, this time has been used. He is our grace. That's number one. Number two, the Lord showed me that he will be removed and the lawless one will be moving in place. Even his agenda seemed like it was very much so aligned with the AC, and that was done intentionally by the real lawless one that will take the stage. So God showed me that. I don't know how the principal will be replaced. I didn't get into all of those details, but the Lord showed me, he gave me insight that there will be a switch. There will be a change of guards that will move. And when that happened, what God showed me was that's when sorrow will begin. Now, what we've been experiencing on the earth, how it correlates in the manifestation of the spirit realm and the earth. We've seen floods, we've seen tons of earthquakes. These are tremors. All of these are precursors and tremors of what is boiling. What we're seeing is the judgment that is boiling over because of what is happening in the background. That this individual has been setting things in place, almost like playing chess. I see it in the spirit, almost like playing chess to move the agenda of the AC, a very satanic, dark agenda. God also showed me that the way that the earth will move moving forward, judgment is going to intensify. There will be major earthquakes. He showed me the waters, and I heard in the spirit that the waters are troubled. Right now, the waters are troubled. And what God showed me is even the scientists and the G people, the upper echelons, they don't know as much as they want to know concerning our seas and our ocean. There is what God has placed, and I don't know because I'm not a scientist. I don't get into all of that. But what I see in the spirit is that there is a certain part of the ocean that they are unable to touch and know and see, but God did that intentionally for this hour. And I heard the word eruption. There will be an eruption of water. The waters are troubled right now. This is what I see in the spirit. And there will be an eruption that will take place. When the eruption happens, that is when we will begin to see the man of lawlessness begin to move forward and come into place. What we'll see is a manifestation of what's happening in the spirit and in our atmosphere. Us unknowingly, we will begin to see it physically, tangibly on the earth, because judgment is going to pour out. It's like a pouring out, a spewing out of judgment that will happen upon the earth. It has already started in other countries because of the corruption. Other countries is experiencing it because of the darkness and the corruption. And not only that, it is the attachment that they have to the lawless one. And all of this is done in secret. The scriptures that the Lord gave me was Romans 98:9. God will judge the world with righteousness, the people with equity. The other scripture was Romans 9:28. For the Lord will carry out his sentence on the earth with speed and finality. So as this sin intensified, as the lawless one intensifies his coming, his introduction, his announcement, we're going to see the manifestation. And that will be our marker. That will be our knowing that something has shifted. We've already felt in the spirit that something has shifted, but that will be our knowing because of the judgment will intensify. That is the word of the Lord, what God has showed me, what is to come. And he also showed me there's trouble coming October, November on. Now, people are going to feel when the principal is replaced or whatever happens with the principal, people are going to be rejoicing without even understanding that sorrow is upon us. And people will be so happy, so satisfied, thinking that the world and the laws and things are going to change and get better. But that is when sorrow is going to happen. So for whatever it's worth, again, I've never been an avid principal person, but he is our grace in this moment. And it is unfortunate. What type of grace? God be guiding, he funny. Because what type of grace is this? Because where we at? What's happening? Anyway, he is our grace, believe it or not. Although all hell done broke loose, he's the precursor. He getting us prepared for the real hell, okay? I just want you guys to know that. But the Lord has been showing me this for weeks, and I've kept quiet and just kept praying about it. I'm not a one to, I want to release a word. I want to release a word. Girl, how many words you got up in you? One of the words God didn't tell you. He's not telling you everybody is dying. He's not telling you that. Anyway, I rest my case. But that is the word of the Lord. Take this back to God in prayer. Don't just listen to me. I ain't the one. But take it to God, pray about it, and sit with it and ask God to show you. Don't listen to me. Pray, read the scripture, and allow God to deal with your heart.